You're relaxing at home, maybe reading a book or scrolling through your phone, and then you see it. Your cat, completely frozen, staring intently at a blank wall. Their eyes are wide, their body is still, and they seem captivated by absolutely nothing. A little shiver might run down your spine. What are they looking at? For centuries, this exact behavior has fueled stories of ghosts, spirits, and the supernatural. But what if the real secret isn't a haunting at all? What if your cat just has incredible superpowers, letting them see and hear a hidden world that's all around us? The truth is far more fascinating than fiction, and it shows just how extraordinary our feline friends really are. Today, we're decoding the sensory superpowers that explain why your cat is staring at that empty space. So, what is the number one reason your cat is locked in a staring contest with the drywall? It's almost always something they hear, not something they see. A cat's sense of hearing is a finely tuned instrument perfected by millions of years of evolution to make them one of nature's most perfect predators. Think about it this way. A young, healthy human can hear frequencies up to about 20,000 hertz. That's our limit. But your cat? Their hearing can go all the way up to around 64,000 hertz, and some studies suggest it could even reach 85,000 hertz. That is more than 3 times our range, pushing them deep into the ultrasonic spectrum. This means your cat is living in a world buzzing with sounds that are completely silent to you. The high-frequency squeak of a mouse hiding behind the wall, the ultrasonic chirps of insects, or even the faint hum from your home's electronics are all part of their daily soundtrack. What we think of as a silent room is, to a cat, a symphony of tiny noises. But it's not just what they hear, it's how they hear it. A cat has 32 muscles in each ear. Compare that to our measly 6. This lets them rotate their ears 180 degrees, almost like a pair of furry satellite dishes, completely independent of one another. When your cat freezes and stares, they're often swiveling those ears to triangulate the exact location of a sound. That intense stare isn't a ghost sighting, it's high-level acoustic analysis. Of course, it's not just sound. A cat's vision is just as specialized, built for a world that looks very different from ours. While we see best in bright daylight, cats are the undisputed masters of twilight. This is mostly thanks to a special layer of tissue behind their retina called the tapetum lucidum. This biological mirror reflects light back through the retina, basically giving their eyes a second chance to catch every last photon. It's why their eyes seem to glow in the dark. More importantly, it lets them see in light levels that are 6 to 8 times dimmer than what a human needs. Now this is where it gets really wild. Beyond seeing in the dark, some studies suggest that cats might be able to see into the ultraviolet or UV spectrum. Humans are completely blind to UV light because our eye's lens blocks it. But cats have lenses that appear to let UV light pass through, opening up a dimension of reality totally hidden from us. What would a UV world look like? Scientists believe it adds a whole new layer of information. Many things reflect UV light, including the urine trails of other animals, which would glow brightly to a cat while being invisible to us. That blank wall your cat is staring at might actually have fascinating swirls and patterns on it that are only visible in the ultraviolet spectrum. If your mind is blown realizing your cat might be seeing a secret ultraviolet world, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button for more secrets about your pets. And let us know in the comments, have you ever caught your cat staring at a freshly cleaned spot? They might just be admiring your work in UV. While hearing and sight are the main events, we can't forget the rest of a cat's sensory toolkit. Their entire body is a finely tuned instrument. Take their whiskers, or the brissae. They aren't just cute. Each whisker is a sophisticated sensor deeply embedded in a nerve-rich follicle. They're so sensitive that they can detect the slightest changes in air currents. A faint draft from under a door, or the air shifting when your AC kicks on can all be detected by your cat's whiskers. That focused stare might just be your cat analyzing a disturbance in the air that is completely imperceptible to you. Then there's their sense of smell, which is up to 14 times more powerful than a human's. They might be staring at a spot on the wall because they can smell the faint, lingering scent of a bug that crawled there hours ago. They are constantly reading the invisible messages written in scent all over their territory. So, what does a cat do with all this information? They process it through the lens of their most fundamental instinct, the drive to hunt. Every one of these superpowers evolved to make them efficient predators. That weird behavior of staring into space is actually the first critical step in the feline hunt sequence: detect. Before the stalk, before the chase, and before the pounce, there is always a moment of intense focus. The cat freezes, gathers data, and assesses the target. This brings us to a phenomenon that has become an internet sensation: the Greebles. For those unfamiliar, Greebles is the term people coined for the imaginary critters that cats seem to see and attack in empty spaces. While it's fun to imagine them battling tiny goblins, they are likely just reacting to a tiny insect, a mote of dust, or a sudden ultrasonic noise. It's a classic case of redirected hunting energy, a primal instinct firing off even when there's no actual prey in sight. Now, 99% of the time, this behavior is perfectly normal. However, on rare occasions, it can be a symptom of a medical issue. In senior cats over the age of 10, excessive staring can sometimes be a sign of feline cognitive dysfunction, which is similar to dementia. It's also crucial to distinguish between staring and head pressing. Head pressing is when a cat compulsively presses the top of its head against a wall for no reason. This is not the same as staring and can be a sign of a serious neurological problem. If you ever see your cat doing this, take them to the vet immediately. But most of the time, the explanation is far more wondrous. The next time you see your cat locked in a silent staring contest with an empty corner, don't be spooked, be amazed. You are witnessing a creature with superpowers, tuned into frequencies you can't hear and light you can't see. That blank wall is a movie screen, a radio broadcast, and a sensory map all at once. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time as we dive deeper into the secret world of your pets. Don't forget to like and subscribe.